As a people, it's time for us to change the narrative of constructive criticism. Let's talk about construction. Construction starts with a blueprint, a plan of action, the expertise of different components to add to the beauty of that construction, right? So you lay it all out. Y'all meet. You're involved in the process from day one, right? Throughout that process, y'all do check-ins, right? Throughout those check-ins, you see what you can enhance. You see what materials are needed to provide a support to that infrastructure of construction, right? Throughout, you see the beauty in the processes of people and experts and people of all kinds supporting the vision of this thing that's under construction, right? Tapping in, midway reviews, saying, oh, good job. Oh, I can do this. Or I see that doesn't look like that. Or that's not going so well. Let me do this, right? We see that in construction, right? But what isn't valued as much is that someone sits and knows that the construction is taking place for some time. Construction takes months and years. But then when the construction is complete, someone feels, or they can come into that site, that job site, right? And say, I would have done it like this, or you should do it like that, or it doesn't do this or that. And the craziest part about thinking you're giving constructive criticism and feedback when you have watched the construction taking place for years and you were silent, we think that we have the right to offer and weigh in on something that you could have said way before now. Way before now. Especially if you was at the table. We're not talking about constructive feedback from strangers, people. We're talking about constructive feedback from people that can pull up to the table, the job site, and say, hey, I think this facelift would go better. And I think I can contribute this. And before you do that, let me help you with this. So I want to change the narrative of constructive feedback for myself and my network so nobody has to get checked. I am a person that grows from critical thinking and constructive feedback. But I'm also a person who starts in the beginning of people's processes, walks the processes out with them if allowed. And I'm going to give ongoing construction feedback. I'm going to do my thing and do my job and do my support well. And what I am not is a person that comes on your construction site or whatever you got going on in your world and offer tidbitties of advice or constructive feedback after everything is done when I knew I could have played a position so you wouldn't have had to go through it, or to enhance it, to make it better, to help you along the way so you won't waste your time. So the word for today is constructive feedback and constructive criticism is not constructive if you haven't been there since the blueprint was laid, nor cared about what it was looking like through the process. Construct yourself. All right. Until next time, this is your girl, Miss Motivational Mogul Mindset, Ava Cherie, the Inspire. God's love and God's peace to you all.